Well, man, how about we go down to the island for a moment or two, eh? Wanna do that? Rock song almost, man. Yeah, man. Shut-the-do, keep out the devil. Shut-the-do, keep the devil in the night. Shut-the-do, keep out the devil. Light the candle, everything is alright. I said you light the candle, everything is alright. Oh, when I was a baby child. Shut-the-do, keep out the devil. Good and bad, but just take him. Shut-the-do, keep the devil in the night. And without your holy armor. Shut-the-do, keep out the devil.
Yeah, Phil.
We're back.
2024.
Here we go.
Are you ready? Here we go.
I think so.
Shut the door, keep out the devil. Shut the door, keep the devil in the night. Shut the door, keep out the devil. Light the candle, everything's all right. Light the candle, everything is all right.
We should record.
We should quit the Mark and Bill show.
We should have our
go
own
on the road.
Yeah.
Jamaican, Caribbean. We look that way.
I think
we're a little.
That.
We need some tan.
I got to get out in the sun a little bit.
We could do it. Welcome 2024.
2024.
Starting out with the Caribbean vibe. We want to go on a Caribbean vibe.
Let's do it.
We started Knuckle It Up. Welcome to 2024. Best year ever.
Yeah, best year
Give me
ever.
something that rhymes. It's what Christians do. More in 24.
Shut the door. Shut the door in 24. Yeah, there you go.
Shut the door. Keep the devil in the night. Why? I walked in today to record. You were singing that. Why? I haven't heard that in 35 years.
I don't know. I have random songs that pop up in my head from time to time, and I've been thinking about this conference I'm doing here in a couple of weeks, and I had one of my choirs.
Do that one?
No. I had one of my choirs. No, we're not.
You're not going to do shut the door, keep on the devil. Ask me a question now that nobody knows. Well, let me go back. I always interrupt you. Why did you come in singing that song?
I don't know. It was one of those random songs that popped up in my head, and I just started singing.
Do you know?
I love that song.
Everybody always says, "Well, what's your New Year resolution?" You know what mine is? That.
What?
That. I'm going to that's my resolution this year. When people say, what are you going to do this year? I'm going to just break out into the Caribbean
song.
Just Caribbean. I'm going there. So let's practice.
Right.
Ask me. Say, what you going to do?
What?
Like you see me at the gym and what are you going to do this year?
Like, hey, it's a new year, Mark. I hadn't seen you since last year. What are you doing? What's your resolution?
Man, I'll tell you what I'm doing. Shut the door, keep out the devil. Shut the door, keep the devil in the night. And I'm just going to walk off.
Okay.
I'm not even going to say anything. I think that's my word. I wanted a word.
That's the word.
More in 24.
More in 24.
I told my girls said, Dad, what's the word? I said, don't be 24.
That's a good word.
Yeah, they just start laughing. They're like, you're so retarded. Don't say that word, girls. But so that is my theme. Thank you.
Are you going to preach in that Caribbean?
I don't know, man.
Good morning.
Good morning, man. I don't know, man. I know this, though. That felt right. I came in the studio. I said, hey, let's record today. You're like, dude, I got you. I walk in. You don't have the typical attitude.
What's the typical attitude?
The Phil attitude. I walk in now. Man, you're smiling. You're
full
happy.
of joy and happy.
You look trim. You've trimmed off a little bit. You got on a cool looking black hoodie.
It says Believer.
It says Believer shirts that you designed.
I did.
My wife hated it. She said that's the dumbest looking hoodie I've ever seen.
That's my New Year's resolution. Mm-hmm. I am going to let what Robin says to me just roll off my back and keep going.
I do.
Just keep swimming.
Keep swimming. Shut the door. Keep out the devil. And you know what I'm going to do when she does her and she does occasionally once a week. She'll pick up your socks. The dog ate a diaper. I'm just going to break out into that. So let's practice. You tell me to do something. I come home. I've had a long day at work. You're going to be Robin for a minute. Tell me something.
My God, Mark, nobody cares about this house. There's dishes in the sink and there's clothes. There's underwear everywhere.
Hello, honey. Shut the door. Keep out the devil. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it every time she talks to me.
I think that would be great.
So thank you. I may even do a series called Shut the Door. Do you know my dad wrote a book called Shut the Door on the Devil? Yes. We're going to learn things this year. Remember to ask me a question about me you do not know. I'm going to tell you a secret you do not know, and I'm going to ask my wife. I bet my wife doesn't even know.
Okay.
But what was I going to say?
You were talking about your dad's book.
My dad's book. Yeah, he wrote a book, Shut the Door, Keep Out the Devil.
How do I not know that?
I don't know. It's online. I can send you a copy right now, a digital copy, because I took it and I put it on. I wrote it all out and put it on his website. And on his website is a book. Clue. I'm gonna look it up real quick just to show you.
I had no idea.
Yeah, my dad wrote a book.
I would like to read this
Shut
book.
the Door. I got to get it in. So it's Believers Ministries. If you want it.
I want it.
BelieversMinistries.com.
Okay.
BelieversMinistries.com. Scroll down.
The door.
Scroll down till you see blog categories.
Okay.
All right. When you see blog categories, you scroll down and you'll see the books and stuff there. And
I had no idea.
Yeah, I know. And so,
is it free or do I have to buy it?
No, it's free.
Okay.
Everything they do is free. I mean, there's nothing ever that they don't do that's not free. But you can scroll down and all of their stuff is right there. Their books, it says select category ebooks.
Okay.
So you select ebooks. There's Baptism of the Holy Spirit if you want to know what that's about. And then, I don't know why we're going into this, but look at that right there. What's it say?
Shut the Door by Gene Evans.
And it's got the devil's little pitchfork tail stuck in the door, like you slam the door on the devil's tail.
Yeah,
written back in 1972. So it's already a classic.
Yeah, sure.
But you can take that.
I'm going to download it and read it this week.
Now that's BelieversMinistries.com.
Okay.
Go down to blog category, select ebooks, and there's
going to be there.
There's several ebooks. You didn't know that, did you?
I had no clue. I am going to get that. I promise you, I'm going to get that and read it this week.
You know how long it's going to take you to read it?
No. Do you know? So hold on. My New Year's resolution last year was to read 2 books a month.
It's evident you don't read.
No, I read 27 books this year.
That's a lie.
No, it is not a lie. Not including the Bible.
Give me one book you read that changed you.
I don't know that.
See.
No. There's one called Leadership Stinks that's pretty good. There's one, I like leadership books. There's one written by a Navy SEAL that I read over the summer that was really great, just about leadership. I read some of John Maxwell's stuff, his 27 Principles of Leadership, that kind of stuff. I like those kind of books.
You know how many I read?
How many?
One.
The Bible, which is 66
No, I did
books.
read something other than the Bible. I wrote Letters to the American Church, and that was good. I read that.
I like David Platt too, but
he's in trouble.
No, there's a whole documentary out about how much of a horrible person he is.
Let's pray for him. God help him. I watched the documentary. Bless his heart.
Did you?
Yeah. I watched the trailer to the documentary, so it was kind of here. So go ahead and ask me a question that you don't know, and it's based on shut the door, keep out.
How can I ask you a question of something I don't know?
You just say, tell me something I don't know.
Mark, a good friend of mine, tell me something about yourself that I don't know.
Do you know why I walked in and you're singing shut the door, keep out the devil in my soul? Did you notice when I walked in how my soul changed?
Yeah, the whole atmosphere in the room changed.
I'm like, oh my God, he's singing.
So why did that happen?
Because I was 10 years old.
Okay.
That's 1975.
Okay.
In 1975, I can produce the photo at age 12 by then. I think between 10 and 12. I can produce a photo where I was a puppeteer. Do you know that about me?
I do know that about you.
I was a
master puppeteer.
Master puppeteer, traveling puppeteer.
I knew that.
Our puppeteer team went all around the Southeast, and you know what we did?
You did puppets.
And you know where we did them?
Churches?
We did all the grand openings for Kmart when Kmart started competing against Walmart. You remember when Kmart redesigned itself, Blue Light Special? They hired our puppet team to come in
as like a promotional thing?
As a promotional in the middle of the store. Our puppet stage was set up, and we did puppets. And do you know what
famous then?
Do you know what one of those puppet songs was?
I have not. Shut
keep really? Devil. And I had to puppet. Yeah. And so you were singing it. My hand immediately went there, and you could see me, right? You're like, what's he doing in here? I was doing the puppet.
Kind of
I was doing the shut diddle, keep it. Do you know what the name of that puppet show was?
I have
that puppeteer team. You don't.
No.
I'm going to call the guy that was the head of it. I'm going to see if he answers. He has no idea I'm calling.
His name is Ed by chance?
Yeah.
I've heard you talk about him. I've heard you talk about him.
Yeah,
You're kind of famous.
I don't talk about it much. I think I had 6 followers.
Well, back then.
Let's call Ed and wish him.
When's the last time you talked to Ed?
Oh, weekly, every other week. I don't know if he'll answer. He's busy.
He is? What's he doing?
Ed Saxon.
Wow.
No, this is not Ed. This is oh crap, I don't have a name. Let me get this is Mark Evans. Can I help you?
Yeah, you are on 2024, our first episode of the Mark and Phil Show. You're on the air. You're live.
Podcast.
Right now?
Right now, podcast, yes. Welcome.
Okay. Hi there.
Do you want me to tell you why I called you?
Yes, I think that will be an appropriate thing at this time for you to tell me why you called me.
So stupid. Okay, here it is. So I walk in. Phil's getting the studio ready. We're recording today. Here we go. This is going to be a great year. Kickoff 2024. I walk into the studio. Phil starts singing. What are you singing, Phil?
I started singing a song called Shut-de-do, Keep Out the Devil. Shut-de-do,
keep the devil in. Yeah,
all right.
Shut-de-do, keep out the devil.
Light the candle, everything's all right. And I immediately started crying, and I said, "Oh my God!" My soul went up.
His hand started twitching.
I told Phil that I was famous as a puppeteer, and you were the leader of the Puppeteers. Is that true?
Did you really ever quit doing drugs, or are you still doing them?
I still do them.
Yeah.
But I wanted you publicly because you were the guy that made me famous as a puppeteer. You were the guy that drove the van and put it all together. You were the production guy. And I want you to tell Phil the name of our puppeteer group because he doesn't know it.
I have no clue.
What were we called?
You're kidding me.
No, he doesn't know it. And I want you, this is information he's never heard of how famous we were. What is our name?
Did you forget it?
No, God, I know it. I still have a picture.
Daybreak Puppeteers.
The Daybreak Puppeteers.
The Daybreak Puppeteers. That's great.
One of these days, I'm going to take a vacation. Well, I wanted to call you, and let's go.
Those were unique, special windows that we had in the past that every once in a while I'll open it up and go, yeah, that was cool. And then I shut the window.
But we traveled all over the South. Remember me and you in a van with no air conditioner.
Yeah, I remember. I remember well. I remember.
Do you know if we did that today, people would wonder if I said, yeah, I'm 13 years old and I'm going riding with an old man in a van and we're going to go do puppets.
You'd go to jail.
I'm going to spend the night with him every night.
Did you tell him the story about us going to Atlanta?
God help us tell it. I want you to tell it.
Because you don't remember it.
I do. I remember all of the trips.
Okay, I did not realize one main thing, and I'll tell you at the end of this little speech. Mm-hmm. We'd go to Atlanta with the church, and we were going to do a puppet part of the presentation that went with whatever else was going on. It's like a Christian nightclub type thing. First time I'd ever been, last time I ever went. So when it was time for us to come up, well, we had a full 30-minute set. It didn't dawn on me. No one ever said anything to me about, you do know that the time has changed, right? And we went from Alabama to Georgia, and while we were in Georgia, the time had flipped. Mm-hmm. And so we made everybody stay there 30 minutes longer than they were supposed to. They were really nice to us. Yeah. You don't remember that?
I remember that. And did not the whole puppet stage fall down right in the middle of our act?
Not that one. There was another time, but it did do that a couple of times. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, right in the middle of the act, the whole stage just collapses, and we're all sitting there with our hands. Hey, Ed, thank you. We're going to go out singing on the count of three. All three of us, perfect harmony. Here we go.
What are we singing?
Shut-de-do, keep out the devil. Shut-de-do, keep the devil in the night.
I don't know what's going on right now.
Ed, we love you. You will be live on the podcast. Thank you for being our first guest of 2024, Daybreak Puppeteer.
You're the man. Thank you,
I love you, buddy. Bye. See, Daybreak Puppeteers. We traveled everywhere. We traveled all over the Southeast, thousands and thousands of miles. We went to Miami. We did puppets in Miami. We did puppets in Atlanta. We were famous.
You're
famous. The Daybreak Puppeteers.
What kind of show did you do in Kmart as a promotional thing? It was Christian?
We did Christian, all Christian. Every bit of it was
back then
Christian.
That was okay.
No, every bit of it was Christian. We talked about getting saved. We talked about Jesus. We did, do you remember the Prodigal Son? Well, we did a Prodigal Son skit with Miss Piggy and the Long Branch. and it was just, it was all about cowboys. Back in the day, you remember Gunsmoke?
Sure.
Well, we did a Gunsmoke puppet skit, but it was all cowboys about the Prodigal Son, Miss Piggy and the Long Branch.
You still have puppets, right?
I still do puppets, yeah. I'm a pro.
Let's bring that back.
I will come to people's birthday parties I'll do cheap. I'm nearly 60, so I'll come for half price.
What is full price?
You don't want to know. It's a lot of money.
I would think so.
But I'll still still do puppets. Robin still rolls her eyes. So.
Right.
But thank you, because I wondered how we would start the day. Bam! Should keep. And most people would care less. That's in my soul.
Great song.
I'm singing it every week. Hey, so now that I know this, I want to say this because I pick on you.
Sure.
You look good.
What do you mean?
What have you done?
Nothing.
Something has happened. You're smiling. You got a glow. Did you get lucky over the holiday?
Of course I did, but I had a week. We had a week off.
You got a glow about you today. You're singing. You're happy. We did coffee already. You were happy at the coffee shop. It wasn't the mopey feel. My day. I just want a Tesla.
I don't even talk about that anymore.
Did you get a Tesla?
Well, yes, I got one.
You did? Like a Tesla?
I did, but no. Hold on. My girls, Christmas morning, were so excited. They said, "Dad, we know you've been wanting one. We got you a Tesla." And I'm like, "Oh my God, really?"
Right? Because
we hid it from you this whole time, right? Yeah. And so they walk up and they give me a Mattel toy in a box. It's a Tesla, so it's a Tesla Mattel toy.
They did that to you?
They thought it was great.
They literally told you they got a Tesla.
Yeah.
You get excited.
Yeah.
Alicia's playing along too?
Yeah, I'm like going out the door. I'm thinking there's a bow on it and all kind of stuff, and it's a Mattel. And they thought it was great.
They gave you a Matchbox Tesla.
They did. It hurt my feelings, but it was Christmas.
That hurts my feelings.
I couldn't show it.
You're not showing it. You got a glow.
This is
who
I am.
No, it's not.
Oh, my God.
No. Oh, 2023 Phil? No. I don't like him. 2024 Phil? Phil?
We had a few days off, right?
The new Phil.
I'm rested.
You look great. Did you get drunk?
No.
Okay, good. So holiday, New Year's, you didn't get drunk?
No.
You didn't go to jail?
No.
You lived godly a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, good. What did you do real quickly on New Year's Eve?
We sat on the couch and watched the ball drop in New York City.
What's happening to us? We did the same thing.
We're old.
My wife sends out a text, and this is what she says. "Oh my God, I can't believe we don't have any parties." I said, "Nobody's going to invite us. We're preachers. Who's going to invite us to a party?"
Right.
We walk in the party. There goes the party.
Yeah.
Put down your liquor.
It shuts down.
Preachers here. Yeah. Put your gummy worms up. I said, so you know what we did? Same thing. You just sat at home.
You know what though? My wife always says, next year.
That's what Robin
year
said.
we're gonna do something
next year,
and and it never happens.
It never happened because Robin does that too. I'm gonna see if I can find where she read that, because she was a little miffed. She's like, I can't believe this is all we do.
What does she want to do?
This is what she said. She said, "We don't even have a holiday tradition for the first. We're supposed to eat black-eyed peas,
greens, all that kind of stuff.
Nothing." And then this, she says, "We have no New Year's tradition at all. Pitiful." And then Lucy says, "Well, you said we were going to throw a party for 3 years in a row." See?
I like Luce.
3 years in a row.
3 years in a row.
Never. It's horrible. Robin said that of herself. It's horrible. It was. You know what? We just sat around, did nothing.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
I know. I loved it. I did nothing. First time ever I've done nothing for a whole week.
Yeah.
From Christmas to New Year's, nothing.
It's great.
It's great.
You need to recharge
My kids
yourself.
said, "Dad, what are you doing today?" Ask me that.
What are you doing
nothing.
today, Dad?
Nothing.
Just sitting around?
Nothing.
Wow.
I did nothing. So I want to call Robin. Can we call her?
Yeah, of course.
Because you know this is true, right? Our show's nothing without her.
She's the one.
We just had Ed on. It might go up.
Right.
Listeners.
But if we didn't have Robin, it would go down.
But somebody said that. Somebody said that to me. They said, "God, man, when you don't have Robin on, I can't stand to listen to y'all banter." And I'm like, well, hurtful. Thanks for that.
Yeah, that's her. Hey, we've sold some of her shirts. The Holy shirts on our Etsy shop, which you need to go to and purchase. We have all kind of stuff on there. But the hoodie that has Robin and her 80s hair that says Holy underneath, we've sold one or two.
We do. For those that don't know, brand new. If you missed some Christmas shopping,
you can do it now.
You can do it right now at Mark and Phil Show.
Yep.
You go to Etsy and then type in Mark and Phil Show.
Yep.
It's there. We've got 11 products, 12.
We've got 16.
16 products. You can purchase 16 products.
Hoodies, hats, coffee cups, all kinds of stuff.
All the money goes where?
It goes
to you.
To
every bit of it goes to Phil. We already said, because you manage the store, all of it goes to you. It's not for Jesus.
No,
it's not for hungry kids.
No. It goes towards my hungry kids.
No, it does not. The whole goal is this year, 2024. I said it to you at the top of the year. You laughed and said, no. I said, dude, shut up and let me have some faith.
Okay.
This year is your year of the Tesla.
I'm cool with that. That's the Japanese year, the year of the Tesla?
This year, is your year.
Okay,
for Tesla.
I receive it.
I'm going to do some mind control stuff.
It doesn't work.
You believe in conspiracy theories? The whole MK Ultra. I know how to do that. I watched some YouTube. You remember I told you I did nothing?
Yes,
lied. I watched MK Ultra videos. Conspiracy theory videos.
In reading, you sent me down a rabbit trail this past holiday season. Oh my gosh!
Because I'm a conspiracy theorist, right?
You are.
You're
very much
okay with
so.
that. I'm a flat earther. You're good with that. We're still friends. You're a ball earther. I'm a flat.
Yes.
We killed JFK.
Right.
I am. Everything's a conspiracy. COVID is a conspiracy. Your election coming up is a conspiracy. But I like that. Sure. I like digging it out. And then I love just kind of kicking you in the old crotch and letting you know I believe everything. And you just roll your eyes like, you're an idiot. And you tell me that.
I do not call you an idiot.
You do.
I don't call you an idiot.
You do. You're like, you're just an idiot.
I'm not calling you any names this year.
And I will say this, though, but I kept pushing, right?
Right.
I'll send videos. I'll send memes. I just keep believing.
I send stuff back to refute, though.
I know you do, but I keep on sending it. And tell me the call you gave me. Go ahead and
I don't remember exactly what I was reading, but it sent me down 17 different rabbit trails of everything from Epstein Island to flat earth to different conspiracies that make me believe that something's going on. There's a conspiracy out there now that Mark Zuckerberg is building this lavish underground bunker in Maui. And then I start reading on that, and there's 14 or either 13 or 14 other billionaires that are building an underground bunker that will all be finished around the same time. Yep. They're all being built by the same company, and they're all going to be finished by a certain amount of time. So the conspiracy is something's going to happen in 2024 that these big guys are just going to go underground and just live.
Did you watch the Netflix movie I told you to watch? Why did you come to work today?
No.
Why did you come in?
I didn't, but I was reading the reviews on that. It only got 1.5 stars out of 5.
Well, who cares? I gave it a 5.
I know.
And I told you to watch it. So if you've not watched Leave the World Behind, watch Leave the World Behind, then call me and tell me if you want to test it.
I'm scared to watch it because I don't want to become one of you guys. I don't want to become that everything's a conspiracy theory.
This is not a conspiracy. This will happen in 2024. Go watch Leave the World Behind, and then tag on that, go watch The Simpsons. The Simpsons predicted, the Simpsons predicted that Joe Biden would be president. There would be an economic meltdown. There would be the death of a president and a nuclear war in 2024. Yep. That was predicted way back when in one of their episodes. And now go watch the movie. Just do me a favor. Before next week, shut the door on your thinking and go watch Leave the World Behind.
All right.
And if you're listening to my voice right now, stop your car wherever you are, download it, and watch it right now.
What is it? Tell me the premise of it.
It's the premise of what's going to happen in the world in a technological, digital way.
And it's bad.
It's not aliens.
Right.
This is not a show about aliens. This is reality.
That was the phone call, too, about Tucker Carlson and the aliens and everything in Antarctica that I have refused to believe.
You've refused to believe everything I say about Antarctica and aliens, and now you're a believer because you called me and said, Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson. I believe now. Tucker Carlson.
A few things. I never said I believe, and after he was the foundation for me going to all these rabbit holes and rabbit trails that I went in was because Tucker said all this kind of stuff. So I thought, well, I'm going to research some of this. There's a lot of people out there that believe that stuff that you're telling me. No, that doesn't validate anything. I'm just saying.
So people believing it doesn't validate it.
No. I need hard actual proof. Let me see with my eyes.
You do see with your eyes.
I do not.
You do because you go to the ocean, it's flat.
What? No. I'm talking about the weird things in Antarctica that
you're not going to go to Antarctica.
Portals to other worlds.
They'll shoot you if you go.
You can take a cruise to Antarctica.
Okay, whatever. Okay, so I'm going to call Robin now because I feel like we're going to start fighting. I'm feeling angry all of a sudden.
We did end last year. Remember the whole cookie debacle about?
You were angry.
It was good. That was not angry. But
shut diddle, keep out the devil.
That's the theme song for 2024. Keep the devil in the night. So what are we talking to Robin about?
Out the devil. We're going to give some money away.
What?
I want to start the year giving money away.
To Robin?
Just anybody.
Oh.
If you answer the phone when I call you right now on this podcast, I'm giving money away.
She's not going to answer.
She will. She knows better. In the name of Jesus, woman, pick up.
No, that didn't work.
She'll call.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
I don't even care.
The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
Leave a message.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Remember I told you MK Ultra? You will call me in the next 30 seconds. You will call me in the next 30 seconds, and you will love the Mark and Phil show.
That might be a little too much.
You will love the Mark and Phil show. You will love the Mark and Phil show.
All right, she's got 30 seconds. Countdown's on.
Okay, let's count it down. So here's what I want to do.
Okay.
I want to start the new year off.
Okay.
I don't want to be there. You know this in life, there's some advice.
Okay.
Do you know there's takers and there's makers?
Sure.
People that take everything, typically politicians.
Right.
They take everything. They take your tax money. They take your wife.
I do agree with that.
Your wife.
Yeah.
And then there's makers.
Right.
It's the people that just, man, they're always got an idea. They're always coming. I want to be a maker. I want to be somebody that makes it.
Me
and
too.
Just, like our Etsy shop.
Right.
You make new stuff all the time, and we're going to do. Can you do me a hoodie that says "Shut diddle, keep out"?
That should be our next one.
Can you do that?
Yeah, of course.
Can you do it? And I'll send you the little picture of my dad's book.
It'll be
Shut
live
the
this
door
week.
with the devil's tail.
Oh, that's the graphic.
That's the graphic.
Yeah.
A door with the devil's tail. It says "Shut the door." That's all it says. Just shut the door, and you'll know it's the devil.
Yeah, sure.
You'll see his little tail and his pitchfork. You'll do that for me.
I will do that for you.
So you can buy that. Here's what I want to do. I don't want to start off being a taker.
Okay.
I want to start off giving.
Okay.
How much would you like to give if we can get somebody to answer the phone at the top of the new year? Nobody knows we're calling. We're live, so we just hope they pick up. How much do you want to give?
I will donate $20 right now.
You're going to do 20?
It's been a minute and a half, by the way. Your MK Ultra experiment did not work.
Because she's robbing. Her mind needs more. I'm not giving up. Don't talk me out of my MK Ultra stuff. I'm not giving up on Robin. I believe by the end of the year, she's going to love the show. Do you believe that?
Wow.
Do you believe I have that power?
That is no, I don't. What? I don't believe there's any love in her heart for this show.
I know
she hates banter.
But listen, ask me what I did over the holidays.
What did you do over the holidays?
Nothing, but watched MK Ultra videos on.
You're
YouTube.
being indoctrinated.
I know, I am, and I love it. But I'm saying right now that she's going to love the show.
I don't think that she will.
I want to give some money. I'm going to call somebody else because I've got something cool I want to do to give some money away. We've got a fan that loves our show. And she always is like, you're so funny. You have the best show ever.
We do.
I think so. I want to give her a call. And let's see if she'll answer. She's working, so probably not. My phone doesn't even work. See, I've been saying MK Ultra, and now my phone won't work.
See,
I'm trying to call. Are you looking here?
I'm looking.
I'm literally trying to call people. And look, what's it doing?
The government's listening, not calling.
Not calling at all.
Wow.
Is that not the most amazing thing you've ever seen? No, I'm telling you, if you're listening to this and you think this world is a joke, I've said MK Ultra. Does my phone work?
It's not working.
Nope. My phone does not work. I'm telling you, there's something going on right now. Let's stop. There's something going on in 2024. Before we give some money away, do you believe that something's going to happen this year in 2024?
I do, only because it's an election year. And
so what do you think is going to happen?
It's always some kind of shooting or some major accident, or there's a lot of conspiracies about a major war coming, World War III type thing. I don't think it's going to be necessarily that big, but there's always something crazy that happens in a election year. And it's already ramped up pretty big, but I think it's about to get ramped up even more.
I think that's true too. Do you think they're going to let Trump make it?
You know, I would like to think everybody has a fair shot, but I don't even know that the Democrats are going to let Biden make it.
They won't. They won't let Biden or Trump make it.
But so if you were to ask me who is going to be president this time next year, well, of course, I guess January 20th is the thing, but I have no clue. I have no idea, because I don't think they're going to let Trump. I don't think they're going to let Biden either. So I don't know who that leaves. Is it working?
It works for Robin. It won't work for anybody else.
That's weird.
MK Ultra.
No, it's not. She's not going to answer.
She may.
She's not. I'm telling you.
I did the whole MK Ultra.
I feel it in my spirit.
She knows to answer.
No, she's not going
angry.
to. She's not going to.
She's angry.
Told you. After 3 rings.
Yes, done.
I'll even hang up after 3 rings.
It's done. This is it. I'm not calling her back.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Robin, I'm scared of you.
Hey, I'm not scared of you, Robin, and you should pick up and honor your husband in the name of Jesus.
As per the Bible.
Woman. Okay. I love you, though.
Yeah, love you.
Yeah.
Love you, pumpkin.
Let's call my mom. We can give her money. She's in her 85. She'll answer. I can't start.
June's going to answer. How's my son?
How's my son?
Just wonderful. How's my mother figure?
I'm praying over my conference.
Oh, it's going to be good. When is it? What's the date of it?
February 18, 19.
And you've been
running for the finish.
Running for the finish. You've been doing it how long?
Since 1990s, after 95. I don't know exactly when. I think it was around 96.
Women come from all over the world. It's going to be good. I have a question for you. Me and Phil were laughing about the new year, and we want to know if you can sing the New Year theme song, Auld Lang Syne. We think that most people know the song, but they really don't know the words to the song. Can you sing the words to the song? And we have a gift for you if you can. Should all
acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should all acquaintance be forgot and days of Auld Lang Syne?
Wow. That was great,
you, Mom.
Would you like me to sing the Alabama fight song?
Yes, we would, please.
Yay, Alabama, crimson tide, every Bama man's behind you, hit your stride. Go teach the Bulldogs to behave, send those yellow jackets to a watery grave. When a man starts to weaken, that's a shame, for Bama's pluck and grit have writ her name in crimson flame. Fight on, fight on, fight on, then remember the Rose Bowl will win. Then go road to victory, crimson tide, you're our pride.
Wow, that is awesome,
man.
We'll have to go back to the Rose Bowl.
Yeah, I can't believe we got. Are you okay? Because you are, and obviously after that song, an Alabama graduate alumni. Are you okay with the loss?
Well, there's always another day.
No, there's not, Mom. It could be the end of the world.
There's always another day.
That is true. So who are you going to root for now? Are you going to root for Michigan or Washington?
I'm always rooting for the Roll Tide.
Oh, you won't even vote for Michigan or Washington next week?
Well, I have good friends who are voting for Michigan.
Okay. So
I kind of hang with my friends.
That's good.
If I have to vote, that's who I vote for. The good news is it doesn't matter.
That is true. So before we let you go, this is the top of the year, the Mark and the Phil show. You're you're the second guest on today. Give us a little bit, a nugget of wisdom for the year that you would like to pass on to people. Just a nugget of wisdom.
Well, I think that God has begun something this year, and I do not have to plan my own life. I have to connect with the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit will order my steps, order my days. He will take all things of 2024, and He will work them to good because I'm connected to God, His church, His purposes, and His kingdom.
Well, that's brilliant. Mom, we love you. Phil, do you love Mom?
I love Mom.
Mom, thanks for being on the show. We hope to have you on a lot more this year. Roll Tide.
Happy New Year to you and all of your viewers.
Thank you, Mom. We love you.
Love you.
Bye.
It's kind of an aggressive fight song, don't you think?
It was very aggressive. She kind of kicked Georgia Tech in the crotch and the Dogs.
Yeah,
she took. You know why? Because Alabama used to hate Georgia Tech. Did you know that Georgia back in the days, back in the 30s and 40s, it was Tech and Alabama were the two.
Tech was in the SEC at one point.
Yeah, and you know that one of the reasons they hated each other. Every time Bear would come to Georgia Tech, they would throw cans and beer bottles on him. Do you know he had to wear a football helmet
to go out on
the field because because Tech fans would throw beer bottles at him.
When you sell your soul to the devil, that's what you get.
Oh my God!
I'm surprised Saban doesn't have to wear
shut the door thing is out now. I'm back to 2023. Phil.
I don't understand how you can root for. You know what? We had a bet over this whole Alabama thing.
What was it?
You were going to train me if Alabama won it all, and if they lost, it was double or nothing.
Double or nothing.
So once again, I have gotten out of.
I know you got out of mellow mushroom, so I owe you nothing. I was almost certain that Alabama could beat Michigan.
I was almost prophetic last night. I said Alabama was going to lose by 10. They lost by 7.
Well, I'm not upset. They got outplayed. I don't even want to talk football. I just want to let it go. And I agree with my mother. Roll Tide. We lost heartily. Michigan was better. I will say that Washington heartily beat the Texas, but I'm not going to talk football. It's on everybody's mind. I will say this. That last 5 minutes of the Texas-Washington game, one of the best pieces of football I've ever seen.
That's what I've heard. I fell asleep at halftime.
What?
Yeah. No, sorry. I'm old.
Fat Phil fell asleep.
I'm old.
But you woke up today. Look at you. Trim.
No, you can't have it both ways. Fat Phil, but then you're saying I look good.
That's 2023 Phil. Look at this.
2024.
If you could, my mother doesn't know you can't view a podcast. She says to all your viewers.
Right, sure.
But you can hear us.
Well,
if you can hear my voice right now, svelte. I don't know if I can spell that. Svelte. The hair's different. You got it kind of swooped over.
I'm going to take it.
I'm going to say most people don't know you. I do. Typically, you look like you've come off about a 4-day drunk.
That is
your hair's messed up. You're kind of shabby looking.
That's not shabby looking.
Yeah, kind of unkept.
That is not
kind of unkept.
Accurate.
That was 20. Listen, that's 2023, Phil. This guy here, I'm excited to spend the year with you.
No.
I'm excited to spend the year with Svil. Do you have any nuggets of wisdom for yourself for this year? What do you want to accomplish? Get you a Tesla. I'm doing the MK Ultra Tesla.
No, I'm not even going there.
I am. You're God Almighty. Yes. Shut your pie hole. We're getting you a Tesla. Yes or no?
No. Of course I want one.
Thank you. No. Will you have a Tesla by the end of the year? Yes or no?
Not if this nuclear war happens.
Look at me.
No. You told me to watch. No. I was saying no to that. If you told me to watch the movie, I'm not going to want a Tesla.
Yeah, okay, I know that, but I'm just saying I would
like to have one, of course.
Good. Okay, this year. So give me something you want to accomplish this year.
I have some just personal goals, financial, and then health wise. When I put my mind to it, I get obsessed with something. Last year, or year before last, when we went on that cruise, I lost like close to 50 pounds in a couple of months. Yeah. And so I think there's a couple of things I need to get really obsessed over. One is my health. It's not that I'm just this lazy, fat piece of crap, but because Alicia calls me her sexy piece of man meat. But
it's more water buffalo.
But it's
if you're talking meat, it's not like a bull. It's more water buffalo. I'm good with sexy piece of man meat, but Phil, you got to think more hippo, water buffalo.
I mean, I still do, but I don't. I'm not so obsessed because when I was really on that health kick, I was eating great.
Yep.
I was walking 2 miles a day, 5 days a week.
Yep. Eating good.
I was eating good.
Yep.
I put the Marlboro Lights down. No, I'm playing. I don't smoke Marlboro Lights. No, I was healthy, and so I really want to get. And then I've got some personal things with the church. I think the church. This is going to be the best year in the life of Believers Church, and then it's had some great years. And so I think it's going to be a really good year.
I do too.
Unless a nuclear holocaust happens.
So that's real general though. Like you want to get healthy, you want to have money. I need specifics that I can measure, that I can say, okay, how much weight you want to lose?
I don't know. I'd like to, I will say this. My ideal weight's around 220.
And
that's
what are
when
you now?
I'm at like 290.
Okay.
So it's about 70 pounds. But I'd like to maintain that too, not just hit there and be like, I'm good.
Don't let that bother.
There's no finish line,
My
right?
MK Ultra right now, I'm not talking Faith Mark. I'm talking MK Ultra Mark. Right now, you need to lose about a third grader. We can get that off of you.
I need to lose a backstreet
We can get get an elementary kid off of you by the end of the year, right?
Right, yeah. I can do it by summer if I really put my mind to it. Okay. 6 months. Give me 6 months.
I will.
No, when I get a hold of something, my wife will tell you I'm obsessive. Watch
I know you.
videos. I will read.
Yes,
I will do what I have to be.
That's true.
get
you're all or nothing. And I will say, if you ever want somebody on your team, it's you, because you don't quit.
I've always been told,
you're fat.
Well, from you, I don't. Okay. But you're anyway.
Not this year.
No, not this year.
Still.
I have been told by friends that in college they would always tease me and say, if you want Phil to really get something done, tell him he can't.
Yeah.
I hate being told I can't do something.
You can't.
And so I will prove, no, it's not. I can't actually anymore. My voice is anyway. But give me a task, give me that something that I'm obsessive over, and I'll bust through a wall to get it done.
Yeah.
And so I really, health is a big deal to me this year.
Okay. So last year, I'm on board with you.
Yeah.
So we want to lose a third grader.
Right.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring in a scale.
No,
nope.
You lost the bet. You're not training me.
I'm not training you. I'm gonna MK Ultra your mind. I'm gonna help you mind control yourself into your shape, Phil.
Okay.
Now, last year I want to apologize. Okay. I called you Flip.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
I know, but it kind of came across that, wow, you really disrespect him. I'm saying. Right now, I'm letting 2023 Phil go.
Okay.
I'm letting the unshaven, unkempt, doesn't iron his clothes, pudgy Phil. I'm letting that guy go.
Okay.
And this year, you know what my name is for you?
What?
Svil.
Svil.
It's kind of svelte and Phil together. It's SV. It's SVIL. Svil. And it's this. It's what I'm looking at across the table. It is this svelte, funny, happy, cheerful, ironed. Breath smells good. Did you brush your teeth?
Yeah.
Your breath smells great. Doesn't stink anymore. You look great. Your hair's good. Your beard's like you shaved it. It's kind of got a nice little 3 o'clock shadow going on.
Okay.
Svil. And I might even change the Mark and Svil show.
Svil.
So thank you for hanging out with me. You feel like it's going to be a good year?
I don't know now. I feel like
I'm going to weigh you every week. We're going to lose. Start out. We're going to just lose some toddlers, and we're going to lose some babies real quick. We're going to lose a pound or two here or there. We're going to weigh you every week. So you're at 290 now.
Yes.
So we'll come in next week. We'll have a scale.
Okay.
We'll go pick one up at like Dollar General.
Right.
I think they go up to 290. We might have to buy a special scale.
Right,
I don't know what they actually top out at.
Amazon has one.
Amazon could have a fat scale that we could say, hey, we want to weigh a water buffalo. But I want to get you from Sexy Man Meat Water Buffalo, I want to get you down to a cheetah. When she says sexy piece of man meat, I want her to thinking leopard, like just a tree leopard that's just ready to pounce at any given moment. Not some old big old loaf of meat, but I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you.
Apparently,
get there.
I need it.
No, you don't. You could die this way, and I would love you. I would love the 2023 Flip for the rest of his life. I love that guy.
No, I'm not that guy.
Yes, he's gone.
Oh my God,
he is gone. 2024. Happy New Year. I'm glad to hang out with you because we did have a talk that we would just end the show.
Right.
We would end with 11 episodes, and we had a great run. Right. How long? 11 episodes. That's a Netflix series, right? They do about 10 to 11. So season 1 is over. You're good for season 2?
I'm good.
Every week, all year, season 2, on a Wednesday, hump day, we come out, we banter together. We introduce you to new people all year. We tried to give away money this year. Well, Mom did win.
Oh, we said we had a gift and she did.
We got to give her $20.
Okay.
Matter of fact, we're doing lunch with her today. Okay. I've already called her and said, hey, Mom, Dad, you want to do lunch? And they said, sure. Where do you want to go? Which is what parents do. I said Longhorn. So we're going to Longhorn here in a few minutes. Okay. And we're going to eat lunch with Mom and Dad. And what we'll do is we'll trick them. Okay. The bill will come. Guess who pays?
We're going to pay.
We're going to pay. Okay. Dad always pays.
I've never gone out to eat with the man where he hadn't paid.
I've never gone out to eat with him that he doesn't pay. He loves to pay, and you kind of rob him. If you pay, it sort of just takes his joy. Yeah. But today, he's a giver. Today, we're paying. Okay. We're going to be makers and not takers. And we're going to say, Mom's saying, and you notice she didn't even burp. No. We're like, Mom, Auld Lang Syne, and she did the whole thing right into the Alabama Fight song. This time, every verse. She didn't care they lost. That's how dedicated her faith is. She's in it. Roll Tide for her. Really used to I need to make a bet. We cannot start the year with you owing me nothing. Mellow Mushroom. For what? For a bet. for next week's game for the national championship football, Washington or Michigan for Mellow Mushroom. I tried to go. Do you know that on the 1st, January 1st, I told Robin, she said, what do you want to do today? Typically nothing. Sure. I lied today. I said, I want to do something. She said, what? I said, I want to go to Mellow Mushroom. Okay. I want to start my year off with some pizza. Okay. Healthy.
Sure. Yeah. Right? Sounds like it.
I don't want to start off with black-eyed peas and collard greens.
Yeah, I don't like those
pizza.
Anyway.
You know, we drove all the way over there. Guess what? What closed? Who closes pizza on New Year's? On the 1st. You know when they opened? Not lunch, 3 o'clock. Who eats pizza at 3 o'clock?
I mean,
middle of the day. What, are all of them drunk? Are all of them having hangover?
They're hungover.
They have a hangover. I bet every cook had a hangover. So I'm still jonesing for Mellow. I did not have it. Let's do it. I'll let you pick. You can pick Washington. You can pick Michigan.
I think that
for a Mellow Mushroom.
I think that Michigan, and I was listening to some of the talking heads today on ESPN. I agree with their assessment of the Michigan-Alabama game. It was kind of a sloppy game on both ends, but there were both miscues on both ends. Washington and Texas, was a great game. So Michigan is going to have to clean up some stuff to win. I think they're going to have to be the favorites, but I'm rooting for Washington. If we're making a bet, I think it's Michigan. I'm going Michigan. I think Michigan's defensive front seven is going to whip the offensive line of Washington.
So you're taking Michigan?
I am going to take Michigan.
Hand across the table, Michigan Mellow Mushroom. Yeah. Will you come over to my house and watch it?
Yeah.
All right.
Next Monday at 8:30 or something?
8:30, yeah. You'll come over to the house and watch it?
I will.
All right. And I'll have some kale and broccoli for you to help you trim it off.
I'm not going to go that far.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
No,
so I want to show you before we sign off.
Okay.
I'm about to sign off. For the top episode of the year. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for committing. Share it with somebody.
Sure.
There's a friend that needs to laugh. Right now, if you're listening, you know an uptight person.
Yes.
So right now,
they're all around you.
When I said uptight, that person's name came to you. Send them this episode and say subscribe, and then tell them, hey, they're talking about you. Because the world's uptight, we want to bring some humor. Do you know that I called Robin, and when I called Robin, it's going to be a great year. Mm-hmm. You said, well, she didn't even answer. And I said, nope, I spoke it. Do you know what she said? Listen to this. She says, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I thought my ringer was on. See?
It's a sign.
I didn't tell her to text me. Nothing. She just sent me a text. It gets better. Are you ready? Listen to this. How good my year is going to be. Also, I'm going to turn you loose on the laundry room if you'll just let me show you 2 or 3 designs.
That's a good thing.
I told her. I told her. I said, look, if you'll let me redesign this laundry room, I'll make it your dream thing. And she said, okay. You know what she did?
What's that?
I'd love to call her, but I'm not mad at her a little bit now.
Right.
But do you know what I found out?
What's that?
I found out that she said, yes, you can definitely do that. And so I was like, yes, okay, we're going to do that. And you know what she did?
What?
She did what every woman did. She sent me like a $30,000 picture of it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not talking about that. She said, what are you talking about? I said $600. I'm talking about a $600. Obviously not what you're talking, but now she sends back, yes, honey, this will work.
Wow.
And so, yeah, I'm going to get to redo the laundry room.
That's a big deal, right?
I'll send you a picture. Yeah, you're losing weight. I'm building things for my wife who's a perfectionist. This is going to go well.
Right.
But you know what? I don't really care. And you want me to tell you why I don't care?
Why?
How about we go down to the island for a moment or two, eh?
Hey.
Want to do that?
Hey, thank you for hanging out with me this year. It's going to be the best year ever, and we highly recommend this for you.
Keep out the devil. Keep the devil in the night. Keep out the devil. Light the candle, everything is alright. I said you light the candle, everything is alright.
Oh, when I was a baby child, keep out the devil. Good and bad, but just a game. Keep the devil in the night. And without your holy armor, keep out the devil.
Thanks for listening to my dad's podcast. Make sure to follow along and help us by sharing this episode with someone you know. Thanks again. Have a great week.